think for any business on Black Friday, it's being mindful of what's your business goal. So, for example, is it that you're looking for new customers? Is it that new customer acquisition that's your main focus? Or is it that you're looking for that surge in revenue from social media in particular? That's where you've got to be mindful of, is that you can't get caught up in the excitement of Black Friday and the surge in orders. It's understanding about where's the long term for it. For example, if you had an influx of new customers coming through for Black Friday, can you then remarket them into the new year and then build them as a loyal customer going forward? That would always be where you've got to be mindful of, is that understanding what your goal is and make sure you're getting the most out of it. I think social media in particular, because it is a push type of marketing, and what I mean by that is that it's where your ads and your campaigns are being pushed onto people that may not have heard of your brand before but have a relevant interest. It's about understanding that you can really kind of come up against other competitors, but you can hopefully shine brighter. And it's having, for example, like your creative is really important, making sure that it's bright, it's bold, it's strong from a brand perspective. Your advertising copy, is it emotive? Is it a clear call to action with an offer and book now, order now, etc.? That's where that's quite important. So I think for any business looking at social media, the one massive kind of benefit is that you can have a lot of control over budget. So for example, we always work with daily budgets, but I'd advise starting, for Black Friday in particular, starting bigger so that you can maximise the Facebook algorithm. So begin on, say, for example, a £50 or £100 daily budget. That can always then be amended as you go through, dependent on what the return is as well. I think on Black Friday in particular, I think all social media platforms are fantastic because, for example, when you think about anybody that's visited your website and then they're remarketed to through social media, that's really important. So that could be across Facebook and Instagram, it could be LinkedIn, it could be Twitter, it could be TikTok. There's a lot of different opportunities, but one thing to be really mindful of, Facebook and Instagram is your kind of core leaders. Budget that you put behind on Facebook and Instagram, your ads are actually served across 18 different placements on those platforms. So for example, you've got the Facebook feed, you've got the Instagram feed, you've got stories, you've got in articles, you've got the marketplace, etc. One thing that's quite important as well is that different industries lend better to different platforms. So for example, on Pinterest in particular, the more craft businesses, the more engaging visual products do well on there. You need to have some offers that are really strong, that will entice people. You have to be mindful of what you're hoping to achieve from Black Friday as a business. I think consistency is key as well. So for example, making sure that your ad copy, your offer that you have is then kind of coherent to what's on your website, making sure that the whole customer journey from start to finish is consistent with the offer. So because if you have offers that are mixed messages, it could confuse somebody, you could lose out on sales. So it's just being mindful and prepared of what you're willing to offer to customers for Black Friday. It might be something that 20% off at checkout. It could be something about that limited time only, purchase today and receive 2 items free, for example. I think you've got to have special offers that really encourage people to purchase then and there, so they don't have time to go away and reconsider because the offer's too good to miss out, really. You don't want to go too high, say for example 70% off, so you're kind of discrediting your products or your brand. For example, if you think about it where you might not have seen your brand before, if you lower it too much, the credibility and the trust might not be there. So I wouldn't go any higher than 75%, I think that could be too high. I wouldn't look at, for example, 5% off because I think it's too low. You have to be mindful about what benefit there is there. On social media in particular is that you've got to be mindful that you don't want to talk about Black Friday promotions too early, because if you do that, you'll then be kind of discrediting all your regular customers that you have and your loyal customers from that perspective, and also people that might be thinking of purchasing now, people that might prepare, for example, early for Christmas, buying presents for people. If they wait until Black Friday, you could be missing out on revenue there, quite substantial as well. So I'd advise more around probably 7 to 10 working days of where you'd start advertising from that perspective. I wouldn't go any further so you don't lose out on customers already. I'd say the best performing businesses are the companies really that are prepared for Black Friday, that they know exactly what they're doing. They have a planned strategy of when their campaigns will run, for example, teaser campaigns, and then really straight into the throes of Black Friday. So having those special offers ready, strong creative, advertising copy, the website's set up correctly for purchasing, and understanding from that perspective as well. I think from my perspective that the top tip for any small business owner on Black Friday is making sure that your goals are all aligned. So for example, is your intention a surge in revenue? Is that what you're looking for? Are you looking at clearing out some products you may have had long standing? Is it the seasonality side? Is it new customer acquisition? It's ensuring that your social goals are aligned to where you want your business to be and what position going into the new year as well.